The man was shocked to discover that his newly adopted daughter had only held his son's hand for a moment, and the next second, his son, who had been in a coma for 5 years, miraculously woke up. The doctor said full recovery would require a century-old wild ginseng. Though the man was incredibly powerful, he searched the entire province, but could not find the rare ginseng. Just then, the girl quietly asked a little bird on the ground, and unexpectedly, the bird took her around the yard, and found the wild ginseng. The man was stunned. Ever since he adopted the girl, a string of good things had been happening in his family. Little did he know, the girl actually had the luck of a koi. Anyone who treated her well would be rewarded. But the little girl had been lonely and helpless since childhood. To survive, her uncle sold her as a child bride to the warlord's house. The girl was born on a snowy day, with a tear-shaped mole on her face. The man immediately remembered what the master had said many years ago. This was a characteristic of the koi physique. At first, he didn't believe in such superstitions, but seeing his son still in a coma, he decided to try and brought the girl home. The girl wanted to win the warlord's favor, so she said she could chop firewood, cook, and manage the household. The warlord put his coat on her, saying his daughter only needed to enjoy life. Although he had little hope for the koi physique, the warlord still decided that whether or not his son recovered, he would treat the girl as his own daughter, until a series of good things kept happening. The man began to believe the girl was a gift from heaven, and began pampering her even more, taking her everywhere. One day he took her to a jade rough stone conference. Suddenly, the girl ran toward a rough stone, saying the green inside was beautiful, and she wanted to buy it as a gift for her brother. The man wondered if the girl had some special talent to see through the stone's appearance. At that moment, a buyer bought a rough stone, and was about to cut it open. The man asked the girl if the stone was beautiful inside, and she shook her head, saying it was gray inside. Sure enough, when it was cut open, the stone was completely gray. The man realized the girl wasn't just a lucky star, she might also be a genius. Since he was preparing military supplies, he asked her to help pick out which stones contained green. With the girl's help, he quickly selected a large pile of stones. However, this caused discontent from a wealthy young lady. She had always wanted to marry the man, but had been rejected repeatedly. Seeing the man pamper the girl so much, she grew jealous, and couldn't help but criticize the man, saying he was wasting money on a little girl, that there should be limits to how much one indulges others. The man firmly replied that if his daughter wanted the stars in the sky, he would get them for her. The scheming young lady was not satisfied, and told her brother, who was a local powerful figure, and had always wanted to challenge the warlord's authority. He approached the man and proposed a contest to see who could pick the best jade rough stones. The man didn't care at first, but the young lady's brother kept provoking him, even raising the stakes, saying if they lost, they would have to pay for the rough stones bought by the other side. He subtly mocked the warlord's family as poor. The man finally realized that this was an open challenge to his authority. In order to defend the warlord's reputation, he accepted the contest.